You're watching ABC4 News.
Today we celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. To honor him, the NAACP Salt Lake branch holding its 38th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Memorial Luncheon. Joining us live in studio is President of the NAACP Salt Lake branch, Janetta Williams, to talk more about that. Janetta, always great to have you on the show. Thanks so much for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
I saw you just a couple hours ago at the luncheon today. Fantastic event. We skipped it last year, unfortunately. Why was it so important to you to make sure we went forward again this year?
Well, last year, because of the pandemic, we aired it on ABC4 and CW30. But we wanted to try to at least try to have something in person. So many people wanted to do it in person, and up until the last minute, we didn't know for sure if we were going to have it in person, but we worked toward that effort, and it was a very good turnout today.
One thing you do at this luncheon is honor members of our community with the Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks Awards. Talk to us about that and the significance of it.
Sure. The significance of the Martin Luther King Jr. Award and the Rosa Parks Award is because they were staunch civil rights advocates. The Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Award was presented today to Floyd Murray, who is a civil rights advocate for many, many years. And then the Rosa Parks Award was presented to Mayor Jenny Wilson, you know, because of all of her efforts in the community. So those were two great folks that we wanted to recognize, and it's a day on and not a day off that the King Center has said, and we wanted to make sure that we emphasize all the community work that they've done.
Yeah, because it's on the screen right now, I want to say one of my favorite parts was the youth that came to perform. That was fantastic and a great addition to the program this year.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, we wanted to show folks in the community the different American heritage. You know, we have the Native American, we had the Polynesian, we had the African performers, and so they all did a great job, and we appreciate all the work that they did. And I had the great help of James Yappius that helped me with a lot of that as well. So we appreciate all the work that he does as well.
Really added to it. We have about 30 seconds left, but I want to get to two things real fast. First responders, particularly police officers. Why is it so important to have a good relationship between the NAACP and our local law enforcement?
Well, it's really, really good. I started that in 2017, actually, before the George Floyd, and we wanted to make sure that we give recognition to first responders, all the work that they do. Wanted them to know that they are appreciated, and we're not the ones out there bashing them. And we want people to know that, yes, NAACP, we're a civil rights organization, and we can work together with law enforcement, and that's why last year we were able to get so many of our bills passed because we worked with law enforcement, first responders, and so it was very crucial for us to continue that.
Speaking of that, the legislative session kicking off next week. Real quick, what are the main goals this year?
Some of the main goals are trying to get ethnic studies and kind of people talking about it and get some bills passed. There's a couple of more law enforcement that we will be working on. Some are the no knock again. That one didn't pass last year, but this one is a little bit different structure to it. So we're going to be doing that, and a lot of the education bills. Voting rights, of course, we want people to call our senators right away, our Congress folks, and ask them to vote yes on the civil rights, voting rights bill. So we definitely need to get that passed.
Janetta, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.